Actually, hold on a second. Let me get this out of the way a little. See the tree a little bit better. What can I possibly say about yesterday? Other than, yeah, it was the best birthday I ever had. I didn't think I knew my birthday was going to be good, but I didn't think it would outdo last year. It totally outdid last year. More on that later, but much like yesterday, I'm having a lot of trouble deciding what I'm going to talk about for my low. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is I slept in too much and procrastinated getting out of bed this morning. And I legitimately might be late for church, which is less than an hour from now. I'm not entirely convinced I'll be able to get this thing uploaded by then. So, we'll have to see. My high was virtually everything else that happened yesterday. I mean, got myself some breakfast after yesterday's video. Went, had a couple gift cards a few places, so thought I'd get some breakfast somewhere. Did that. And then I just hung out here. And went to church at 4 o'clock. Went back here, began writing my post for what I was going to talk about on my Facebook. And then I went to dinner at Liv's with my family. Well, my parents. Unfortunately, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephews are all visiting her family in Connecticut. As much as, at some point, we do gotta get my nephews to go. Unfortunately, they're still at that age where they're a little too rambunctious to be in a restaurant without making a scene, kind of. And I don't think Liv's would be the kind of place to take them to. At least not now. Like, I'm hoping maybe sometime in the next year that things will be different. Unfortunately, that sort of behavior, while you think, I mean, it sounds so mundane and so simple to like be able to do. Like, as an adult, it comes naturally, but like when you're a kid, it does take time to figure that stuff out. Either like you're either told or yelled at a lot, or you just sort of naturally pick it up. For me, it was a little bit of both. After we went to Liv's, went to Illegal. I'm going to talk about more in detail in a minute. Just want to get to my little high act of kindness. And hung out there till closing. I went to bed like 2 a.m. this morning. Worth it. Totally worth it. Do I even have an act of kindness? Well, I did hold the door for some people. That was an act of kindness I had. I do have some NFL picks to talk about. Holy cow. Have to do that as well. Let's see. I was 2-1 going into yesterday. And it would appear as if I am 2-1 again. I got the Chargers game correctly. I didn't predict the Bengals would win. I predicted the Rams would win. So yeah, 2-1. Which see, 1 loss. 2. I'm quite literally 4-2 on the day. Wow, it's big. Remember we were up here, now we're down here. That's crazy. But in all seriousness, it's really, I mean, with football season winding down, you know, playoff season is upon us. You know, it's pretty good. It's definitely a lot of fun. I love making NFL picks. And I have a bunch of NFL picks to make right now. So let's get into it. Yes, I was sitting on this. Let's see. Oh, my mom is actually calling me, but I can't use the phone because I'm pretty sure it would shut off the camera. Let's see. Ooh. Literally, the first game is the Cowboys and the Eagles. Listen, my Cowboys are out. If anything, the only thing we can really do is be spoilers for people. The Eagles have pretty much clinched their playoff spot, no question. I really don't see how they could, go down any further. I'll pick the Eagles and just say that, I hope I'm wrong. Panthers and Buccaneers. Jets versus Bills, let's go Buffalo. Colts versus Giants, Colts. Raiders and Saints. I think they're both out, but honestly, I'll pick the Saints. Titans and Jaguars, even though they're both out. Dolphins and Browns, Dolphins. Packers and Vikings. You know what? I think the Vikings got this. Falcons versus Commanders. I think the Commanders. So, yeah. Not very many. Seriously, thanks to the fact we had games on Christmas, obviously Thursday, and 3 games, there's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only 9 games I had to pick. And here they are. Now, the check mark indicates the team that I'm picking. The number is obviously what pick number I'm on. By the way, if my handwriting appears atrocious, my apologies. Okay. So, yeah, now that's out of the way, I can freely talk about last night. Well, when I first got to Libs, I didn't park very far away from the door, and the instant I open up my car door, I can smell what was cooking inside. When that happens, you know you're going to be in for something truly special. I arrived early for my reservation, so I hung at the bar waiting for my parents, and we'd all get to our table together. And I saw 2 people that I knew working there, and I got to catch up with them. It was a lot of fun. I mean, honestly, seeing anyone on my birthday always makes it special, so thank you. I'll be saying that a lot in this video, by the way. So our table's ready, and we go over. And almost immediately, we were given a free plate of cheesy garlic bread with a red marinara dipping sauce that will knock your socks off. Holy cow, this was good. And it was courtesy of the 2 people I was talking to at the bar. My birthday's already looking pretty good so far. But my go-to at Lynn's is a first salad, Italian dressing, crumb, and blue cheese. And for my side, I ordered the linguine. It was cooked with perfect al dente and red sauce. That's the best in the 6, best I've ever had. And then came my main course, which, if you don't know, anytime I go to Libs, I've been alternating between having the filet mignon with the shrimp scampi or the prime rib with the shrimp scampi. Because it'd been so long since I was last there, quite literally 365 days, I'd forgotten what I ordered last time I was there. But, here's the thing, I almost forgot. I mean, thankfully I have my camera photos saved from, all these years. So, I can simply, look at what I got last year and order from there. So I want to get in the prime rib with the shrimp scampi because I got in the filet last time. And it was cooked to a perfect medium rare, except no substitutions. And then there was the shrimp scampi. I've made no secrets about how I feel in regards to the fact that I think it's the best thing I have ever eaten in my life. But last night, after 35 years, I think I figured out why that is. Because whether you cut it into little pieces all delicate like, or eat each individual shrimp whole, which is what I like to do, it's literally the perfect bite. It is literally the perfect bite regardless of how you eat it. And a pro tip, be sure to save your bread. That way you can use it to clean up the plate when you're done. In case you're wondering, that's why I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. Because I stayed awake for that long thinking, man, how'd they do that? And that's not even the end of it. Like the two bartenders I mentioned earlier, they got us the free cheesy garlic bread with the red marinara dipping sauce. They paid for my dessert too, which I always get the lemon delight. It's a nice little light, sort of sweet, tart, like cake-like dessert. Oh, it was so good. You know what? It lived up to its namesake. It was lemony, and it was very delightful. After that, my family and I went to Illegal because I would get basically it's a really big glass, what they call it, a fish bowl, and I got it filled with a margarita, which I had to explain to them because when my mom thinks of margaritas, they think of the frozen margaritas. Nothing wrong with that, but a traditional margarita isn't a frozen slushie. Like a traditional margarita is exactly like any cocktail you'd see, like an old fashioned or a gimlet or a Manhattan, you know, stuff like that. And it's a really good margarita. It's a strong margarita though. Like this is like 10% ABV. This is a good solid margarita. And saw some people that was also there and hung out with them until closing. You know, I really don't know how else to describe it other than it's the best birthday I ever had. And I thought last year was the best birthday I ever had. With each year I go to Libs, it keeps getting better and better. And I will admit, I was a little bit worried. Not that it wouldn't live up to what last year was. I mean, I wouldn't have cared about that. I was worried because this would be the first year I'd celebrate my birthday at Libs without my grandma. If there was one person who liked going to Libs even more than I did, it was her. In fact, she would go there for her birthday every year, up until, August of 2023, last year, when she celebrated her 89th birthday. She would get the ground tenderloin Parmesan style. That was her thing to get. And no kidding, she turned every woman in my family onto that dish. In fact, my mom got it. And she's been getting it ever since because of my grandma. So, her presence was definitely missed. My father was definitely thinking about her. It was my dad's mom, in case you're wondering which grandma it was. And yeah, my dad was thinking about her. And I was too. It's hard. But I can't make any guesses as to what life would be like if she was still here. But I do know that she would have wanted me to enjoy everything that was going on. And I did. I absolutely enjoyed everything that happened yesterday. And I wouldn't take a single thing of it back. And it's stuff like what happened yesterday that truly emphasizes what I was saying in yesterday's video. I'm 35 years old now. I lived to be this long. I can genuinely say that between everything that I have and all of the people that I know, especially those who really care, and you guys know who you are, I'm truly blessed and privileged to have all of that. And I could never express how thankful I am for it. Oh, I can never express enough how thankful I am for it. I mean, of course I could say I'm thankful for it, but, you know, I really could do a better job of saying that more. I mean, yeah, I am. But I don't really do the best job of showing that or explaining that. I mean, I don't want to sound repetitive either. But if it sounds as if I'm not thankful for what I have, or if I sound, I mean, obviously I try not to sound that way, but if I ever sound like privileged or snooty or anything like that, please know I really do care. And that I'm thankful for everything I have, and I am especially glad that I've met many very extraordinary people in my life. And it really is the people who matter the most. Well, that really is all I got. So, I hope you all liked this video. If you didn't like, subscribe, people. So, you know what? I'll end this. For those of you who've been with me from the very beginning, you know, January 1st, 2018, thank you. Thank you for sticking by. If you're new, I hope I've been doing what I can to make you proud. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I forgot to say happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to go to my YouTube channel and like it and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated. You know, share it if you want to. But as always, I am incredibly humbled that not only did I make this video, but I got to share this with all of you today. And again, I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm here to lend and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.